Hello and welcome to Diary of a WoT Newb, episode 12. I just had a cracking battle in the T26 on mines when we got 516 XP and a Knispel's Medal 4th class, whatever that is. The good bit is that gives me enough XP to upgrade to the 46. So let's research that. We've got elite there. But we're going to sell it and move on. We've got 59,000. Let's see if that's enough for the next tank up, which is the 46. We only need 38,000 for that. That would leave us 20,000 spare. We could actually train at least one crew member, but I don't think I'm going to bother because again this tank probably won't be kept for long. We'll buy it with a crew. Oh, we haven't got enough gold to purchase a slot. We can't buy it because we haven't got enough spare. So what we'll do is we'll sell this tank first. But what we'll do, because some of this might come in useful, so we're going to take that back to the original radio, take that gun back to the original, take the turret down, take the engine down. See if we can get rid of the tracks as well. You never know. We might go back to it one day, and then we've got all that stuff stored up in our depot up here. Now we'll sell it. So to the depot, Russians, to make sure we get the right one, and the T26. And I don't think we're even going to send them to barracks. We'll just sell them, get rid of the crew. Then go back to the store. We're going for the T46 this time. We're going to buy it with a cheap crew. And here it is in our garage. We've got a brand new crew again. We've got no research points on it. We already have a gun researched. We don't have a radio researched. Now these are highlighted because I've got enough free experience to research them, so I could research the tracks, for example, but I'm not going to bother. Let's see if we can just mount that gun. There we go, it's already in the depot, we don't even have to buy it. So we can put that on. We've got some ammunition ready for it, and so on. So we've got a crew, we've got a tank. This again has more hit points because we've gone up another tier. This is now tier 3. Speed's still quite good. Oh, turns quite nicely. Traverse is very good, and the turret as well. Still can't see very far, 260 odd meters, something like that. And again, the shell penetration is way more than our armour, and most people are going to be the same, so anything that hits us will hurt. Let's take it for a spin and see what happens. Of course, while I was away getting the experience for that and not recording, I bumped into some other maps, which I'm sure we'll see, but not now because we're back on Himmelsdorf, and that map we know quite well now. Well, a little bit anyway. So we're on the south end of Himmelsdorf this time. We're a tier 3 tank in a maximum tier 3 fight, so that's not bad. Again though, a lot of the tanks will have been upgraded. Even those tier 2s can really hurt us, so we don't want to be involved with fighting. Well, we want to be involved in fighting because that seems to be how we earn experience and credits, but we want to fight at an advantage. There's a lot of M3 Stuarts around, and you'll have seen from earlier, even I could do quite well in one of those, so we want to avoid them if we can. Let them take each other on.
Let's get this show on the road.
Let's see where everybody goes first. The BT2 is backing off. Everybody's backing off. And M2 going... He's going around the back, so presumably he's going up the hill. There's a Stuart going that way as well. he's taking a dive straight down this road here. Is he going to meet a bunch of theirs? Let's wait here and see what develops. He's pushed on. And he hasn't met a bunch of theirs, apart from the ones that have slipped around the back. 35T, we know about him, he's at tier 2. Let's go and get this guy back. Ah, there's a little rampy bit here, let's use that for a bit of cover. Okay, we've got some cover there, but we're not... we got shot from somewhere. And something shooting at me. Hitting me as well, that's not good. Well, it was for only 12 hit points. Oh! There's one of those artillery things there. Let's see if we can get a shot on him. Right, we're going to move fast. Cross over there. We've been hit by the artillery. Oh! That hurt. He managed to jam me and shoot me. And I'm getting chased by these master things. And I've been killed. Too much on my own. That's my fault for going forwards too far too quickly. So not a promising start in that tank. Lots of misses. Took a long time for that reticle to close. Right, well while we wait for him to come out, I don't think we need to see the results there. We'll skip back to the 38T. Again, we've had a few games in that. We've now got enough experience to upgrade the turret or the engine. If we take the turret, we've only got another 70 points to get the best gun on there. And the flat gun has been good, but I don't really get on with those multi-shooters so well. So let's have a look at this for a moment. It's got... compared to the previous turret. So we get the same amount of armour, it turns at the same speed, we can see slightly further, but it's a lot heavier, 600 kilos extra. So we don't gain an awful lot of benefit, but we do need it for that gun. So I think what I'm going to do is not get it now. We'll wait and we'll get the turret when we need it for the gun. So we'll just play it as it is. Okay, new map. This is Live Oaks, apparently. So we're in a tier 4 fight. The only things below us are artillery pieces, and we've just seen what even the smallest ones of those can do to us. So we want to not get hit by artillery if we can avoid it. We've got lots of stuff that we can't hurt with our little auto gun. Those hetzers will be very difficult unless we can get round the back of them. The same with that Somua, whatever that is. That's a French tank destroyer, I think. Again, quite a lot of armour. The T-28s, they're like the Russian 46, I think. They're quite poorly armoured, so if we can find those we can shoot and hurt them. Let's see where everyone's going. We seem to have, heading south, there's a railway which goes, looks like over a bridge, maybe 2 bridges towards their base. Then there's a town to the west here. We've got some people going towards the town. We've got people going everywhere really, not many going south, so let's head south. Let's drive through this as we go. If we've got any power, just head off in this direction. So we've got this M2MT with this, there's a T40 the other side of the tracks. Oh, we've got light tanks coming in after our arty. Let's divert. And our arty just got hit by their arty, I think, and Fess. He's staying very nicely under that bridge. So their arty is aiming over here. Someone's shooting in my direction. On my team. So their arty is aimed over here. And indeed, there was their artillery. I stayed still for too long. Couldn't get up to speed again after my tracks were damaged, and got artilleried. But managed to scrape him down enough that RSU-76 could kill him. Not a complete loss, although it wasn't brilliant, it has to be said. We've lost 2 artillery and me, and a TD already. And they've lost 2 tier 3s in exchange. That's a good swap for them, I think. Although our light tank is now running around in amongst them. And of course, we haven't got the... We've got 1 artillery left to try and take advantage of it. He's actually died now, so he didn't last long. Well, that was another rather too quick battle. Not impressed, so we better get out of there. I'm going to see if that 46 is back yet. It is. We lost very, very quickly. So it needs repairs. Oh, yes, we did lose very, very. Look at that. He got totally blown up. That's not good, is it? Okay, I hadn't seen that before. I guess because I've always had that repair automatically, it must make it look worse and worse depending on how bad it is. So we'll repair that, and we don't need to resupply. We've got plenty of shells. I don't think we actually fired very much there. So we'll accept that. So we've got 63 research points, which we can't use for anything. But we can take it straight back into a battle. Luckily our crew don't die forever. They come back just as they were. I don't know, perhaps they get a bit less experience if they're died. I don't know where you can find this out. I'll have another look at the manual at some stage. Always a good place to start. So, good old Himmelsdorf again. Looking around. It's a tier 3 fight, so we've got a bit more chance this time. Although we've got still the not upgraded gun, so we'll have to see. People talking French. They've got numbers next to their name as well. No ones on a shield. Does that mean they're in the same team within a team? Who knows? It's a tank and an artillery. Perhaps you can mix anything together you want. I did quite well looking down here last time on the radar. Whichever tank that was. Let's have another look down here since we've got some people going that way. Is the tank? He's just going to stop in the middle of the road. That's not smart. Right, he's going to go to where I went. Let's follow our M3 and give him some help. Right, got a huge aiming reticule here. I think we need to get close to stuff. So with that in mind, let's go zoom past this guy. Oh, I think we missed him. Shooting him lots of times, but doesn't seem to be doing much.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
And we've been shot at the bomb. Try and get around this tank, try and get some protection, get away from that looks. Phew, that wasn't good driving by me, I sort of ran into something. Let's head back to our allies, since the guy I was with died. Let's get back down here. Well, that said, we've still got lots of hit points left, even though we took a couple of shots. I don't know if it bounced more than I thought it did. Okay, we've still got... There's artillery in our base. There's an M2 that hasn't moved yet. I'm thinking he hasn't actually joined the battle. There's a couple of tanks over here. missed him. He's looking at me. Let's get out of here. It's taking me a long time to reload and aim and shoot, so he's not hanging around too much. Let's see where else we can go. There's barely down here, technically. I won't expect this. Let's see if we can. If we go to sniper mode, get a really early shot. Oh, they're waiting for me. Not so good. Killed one, but I'd really like to move now. And I died before I could. That's because two of them were shooting at me and I couldn't take them fast enough. Interesting, so as soon as I came around that corner I got tracked and couldn't retreat again. But still, I got rid of one and damaged the other. Which was doing the more damage? Perhaps that little tank destroyer, which looked really strange. So perhaps I should have shot him, but there was that car in the way. We can get a clear shot. Anyway, we've got a couple of kills. And the team's winning 11-5, and it looks like the guys are going to go and cap the base anyway. So even if this lot come rolling in, we're already capping. Looks like that M2 still hasn't turned up. Now here he is. Well, he's moved his gun, but he's looking very not there. But I don't think they're going to get as far as capping our base. They're stepping out to shoot at him. That T-26 hasn't realised the guy's dead. He could roll in and get a lot closer. Here we go, we're just about to... Oh, and he's died, which is probably fair enough for someone who couldn't turn up. But we've won, the base has been captured, and we got 668 on our first win of the day with that tank. 6,000 credits, quite a lot of repair bill though. Destroyed 2, damaged 1. Not bad, it was a win. Which is... Oh, we won on live oaks as well. So the one where we died really quickly to their artillery, we won, and we even made a profit. Amazing. So there you go, a totally destroyed tank again. Oops. I think we ought to turn on auto repair, because that gets a little bit depressing seeing all that. Let's repair it. We'll turn on resupply as well. And accept that. So there we go, shiny new tank again. Oh, my garage is rather dirty. Garage is dirty, but my tank is clean. Okay, so we've got some research points now. We can get the turret. We've already got one gun. We need to get that turret before we can research these other guns. Either that one or that one. But we'll probably need the tracks before we can do that anyway. Let's do the tracks now. And then again, it's a question, is it worth having that turret before we have to have it for the upgraded gun? And it is same armour, same traverse, much better view range, and quite a bit more weight. That's a tricky one. We have got enough to research. We'll need a lot more to research either of those guns, both of which look better than this one. We'll research it anyway and pop it on. Oh, we can research it without putting it on, but we'll research it. We'll upgrade the tracks. That's already at the best. And we'll upgrade the turret. It's interesting, our hit points just increased. Let's swap that back down again. Turret number 2, 220 hit points. Turret tier 3, 250 hit points, 10% extra. Well, that's something to watch out for as well then. Sometimes a turret may not be what you want, but you'll get extra hit points out of it. Okay, I'm going to fight a few battles with that one and get some of these other upgrades. And before you know it, we'll be at tier 4. I'll see you then.